Good morning, my friends. Today we are going to talk about grammar lesson 8.7, noun clauses as subject complements. So yesterday we talked about noun clauses and how they act as the subject of the sentence, and now we're going to move on to how they act as subject complements. Now, my hope is that you remember some of the rules of subject complements because that will make this a lot easier. But in case you don't, we're going to review some of those rules, and I'm going to try and make it as easy as possible for you to find these clauses as you are practicing this lesson. So first of all, remember what a clause is. You can have independent or dependent. In this case, these noun clauses are going to be dependent. However, they are going to be necessary to make the sentence make sense because they're acting as a subject complement. Now, the rules of subject complements still apply. So our first rule is that a subject complement follows a linking verb. So that's the first thing you're going to look for in these sentences. Find that linking verb. Find the is, the was, the were, any form of be. Find those linking verbs. Once you find that, the next thing is going to be your introductory word. Just like yesterday when we talked about the noun clauses acting as the subject, they're still going to have an introductory word. You're going to look for that and what and when, and that's how you know where your noun clause starts. So you find the linking verb, find the introductory word. After the introductory word, there's going to be a subject, there's going to be a predicate, and there's going to be modifiers in there. There might be prepositional phrases, there might be adjectives, but these are a lot easier to find because once you have that introductory word, you're going to go to the end of the sentence. So it makes it very, very easy. All right. And again, to reiterate, just because it's a dependent clause, we actually still need it. If you got rid of it, the sentence isn't going to make sense. You couldn't just say, my goal is. It's not a complete sentence. So we need these clauses to complete the sentence. Remember that a subject complement is renaming the subject. So the information that this clause gives you should be telling you what that subject is in a different way. So put that in your mind and remember it's going to start with that introductory word and go all the way to the end of the sentence. Let's look at these examples. First sentence, my goal is that I will find an interesting topic. All right. So in that sentence, there we have our introductory word. Look at what it's following. Is. There's that linking verb. Okay. So once we have that, we know we go to the end of the sentence. That makes it easier. And that I will find an interesting topic should tell me more about goal, which is the subject. Let's look at the second one. The ruler would be whoever won the Battle of Actium. So where is our linking verb? You should say would be. What is our introductory word? Hopefully you said whoever. And whoever won the Battle of Actium is talking about the subject, which is ruler. So as you can see, these are fairly easy to find. Find the linking verb, find the introductory word, and go to the end of the sentence. Include that subject, that predicate, and any modifiers that are a part of that clause. Let's practice a little bit. All right, our first one. My teacher's belief is that American history is the most exciting subject. So we've got is. That is the easiest linking verb to find, right? And then what do we need to find? We have is. What comes next? You should find the introductory word. We find that introductory word and we go to the end of the sentence. That American history is the most exciting subject tells us what the teacher's belief is. So that makes it the subject complement. Good. Let's look at the second one. Ben Franklin's vision for America was that it would be a free democracy. So step one, find the linking verb. Well, let's look. Ben Franklin's vision, that's no verb in there, for America, well, that's a prepositional phrase, was, there it is, linking verb. Right after the linking verb, we should have introductory word. We've got that it would be a free democracy. We go to the end of the sentence, and there we have our noun clause acting as the subject complement. Now let's look. Does That it would be a free democracy. Does that tell us what Ben Franklin's vision is? Yes, it does. So it's renaming or restating the subject of the sentence. Third one, his curiosity about lightning is what many people remember. So ding, ding, ding is linking verb that should have popped into your mind immediately. Then we find that introductory word. What is it? What? And go to the end of the sentence. What many people remember. What many people remember tells us more about his curiosity, because curiosity is the subject of the sentence. All right. Next one. My guess is that my interest in science comes from my childhood. Well, where is our linking verb? If you said is, you are correct. Where is your introductory word? You should have said that. Now, this seems strange, but the rest of the sentence is the subject complement. So you go all the way to the end. You guys like to stop early because it feels like you're writing down the whole sentence. It's okay in this case. You go straight from that all the way to childhood, and that's your subject complement. So, what is that? My interest in science comes from my childhood. What is that? Well, that's my guess. It's renaming what a guess is. Now, your last example. Franklin's suspicion was whether or not lightning conducts electricity. Where is your linking verb? If you said was, you are correct. Now, what is your introductory word? You should have said whether. And where do you go? All the way to the end. So it's whether or not lightning conducts electricity. What does that tell us? It tells us what Franklin's suspicion was. So you're renaming suspicion. I hope that helps. I hope it's easy for you to find. If you have any questions, please let me know. Send me a message, send me an email, and I'm happy to help you with any of this. Have a great day.